Welcome to Her Views Minority Podcast. I am Asia of AlleyneMedia, coming to you from Southern Maryland, and we are on a new mission to bring you your local headlines with straight facts, no hype, every other week, if that's all right. And that means the good and the not so good news, with the hopes of leaving you a bit better informed than how you met us, huh? So, I want to jump right into the news because we got some top news here happening in Maryland, especially since it's been about 2 weeks. You know what? I think maybe I should do this every week, maybe once a week, right? And I don't want you guys forgetting about me. This is only our second episode, by the way. Woo-hoo. I'm excited. All right, so what was I saying? I'm gonna jump right in, right? So, first, because this is super important, I'm already 24 hours, off, but Beyonce is coming to Landover, Maryland on August 5th. Get your tickets. It's Beyonce. I'm sure everybody's gonna be outside this summer. It's 2023, a lot, it's not like last year. Get your tickets. If y'all can afford it, get your tickets. And when you go, be sure to send me back some pictures, please. And thank you. Okay, so next, what do we have next? Next story we have is of a woman that was kidnapped at gunpoint and sexually assaulted by Keith Robinson. That's his name. According to Fox 5 News. That's his name, Keith Robinson, at on 301 at that Exxon in Waldorf. We all know which one it is. We know because it's a very public area. And the article wasn't very clear about telling us when or time of day or whatever. Listen, hide yourselves, be vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel, left and right. I don't know if this guy maybe pointed her out or targeted her because she looked vulnerable or something like that, but no. That's why I always walk with a little spray. But that's me. I digress. That could have happened to anybody. Seriously. I don't know what possessed this man to single out this particular woman and violate her like that, but he also tried to rob a Target earlier that day. He was on a roll. Maybe he was on some stuff. There's crazy people out here. Yeah, we need to stay vigilant. Oh my gosh. Pump your gas during the day. Broad daylight. I don't even know if this happened. We don't even know if this happened during the day or at night. The article didn't even say. I don't know. If you guys know anything else about it, let me know. I'd like to know more details about that because it was very vague in the article. Speaking of Waldorf, Charles County Parks and Rec, they are in a development phase of 3 new parks. That's exciting. I'm a mom, so that's exciting for me. Waldorf Park, Pope's Creek Waterfront Park, and La Plata Farm Park. All 3 of those parks. You're invited to look at the park plans, some of the concepts, give your input. This is the time. This is the time. It's going to be next Tuesday, February 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. At the Waldorf Senior and Recreational Center. You can go or just do it virtually, do a Zoom, Still got that COVID out there. I know, you probably want to do it virtually, right? But we could just still go. We can still be present. Let them know we outside. Let them know we care. Okay, and that this is important to us. This is our parks. Crying out loud, you know what I mean? We're going to be outside this year. We're going to be outside. Our last 3 years has been tough. We're going to be outside. Okay, what is next? Oh, there was more. There's going to be a link in the bio if you want to for the Zoom link and any additional information you want. I'm gonna put all of that in there at the bottom of the video. Yeah. So switch gears to the bigger Maryland. There's a lot that's been going on. So Maryland Boards of Public Works just approved $400 million in bonds to kickstart their Blue Line corridor in PG County. Listen, that's exciting. And that's going to be a good look. That's going to be a good look for PG County. With all that development, I'm really excited to see, I guess as an employer, I'm excited to see where some of those contracts is going to end up. I know they probably going to need some advertising and some marketing, some stuff like that. Some photos. Yeah. I'm going to see where some of that money end up. The project, we know the project was formally first approved by Governor Hogan before. But for whatever reason, they couldn't get, the county couldn't get the bond authority out of the public. But nevertheless, there's a new dude in town. More said, you know what? We got to get that money. And that's what I feel about that. We did all of this stuff at the theater. I'm excited about a lot of new opportunities. I don't know why we are so obsessed with like a political with some kind of election every 6 months we talk about a new thing happening 2 years. We just got over by 40-hour work week. Hello, 32. I'm interested, what people think about doing 32 hours instead of 40. A lot of old, big companies and stuff like that, they love having butts in seats 5 days a week at least, especially in corporate America. This is very exciting. Actually, all the little changes that's happening, the push maybe that'll be the next pod. The push for the 2-year technical learning and schooling, or instead of like in lieu of a 4-year degree. Basically, the government is counting experience as well as our degrees, and weighing them the same instead of saying, oh, if you have a degree that counts more than if you have just simply experience. I think that's a hell of an improvement. You know what? If you want to hear more about that, drop a comment. Let me know. I'm interested. I'm into it. I can get into it. I think this new, 32-hour work week, 4-day work week is going to be really great for families. I think this is very pro-family and very 2023. I think it'll also probably incentivize some of our younger workforce because, oh my gosh, a flexible work schedule, floating Fridays. I'm here for it. Speaking of here for it, Prince George's County Democratic Central Committee just recently uh, unanimously approved Alonzo Washington to fill that Senate seat that was vacated by Senator Paul Pinsky. If you guys can recall, I believe I mentioned that last time, Governor Moore picked Senator Pinsky to lead the Maryland Energy Administration. So now we're gonna have two dudes with that, delicate. Everyone moves up, so now there's it's like a vacancy now. So now on the Central Committee, if you're in District 22, call them up and let them know who you guys want representing you. Oh, the competition is between what? It's between Rush Baker and Ashanti Martinez. Rush Baker is the son of former Prince George's County Executive Rashawn Baker. And then Ashanti Martinez, he's the chief of staff to newly elected county council member Crystal Oriata. I hope I pronounced your name right, Penny. Let me know. Please don't be mad if I did. It's not intentional. It's all love. More about that is going to be in the link. It's going to be in the bio. Click the link if you want to get into all of that. And it's going to be cold. Next couple of days is going to be cold. Stay inside. Stay home. Speaking of staying home, I like to, talk about a bit of good news as well. So Charles County students compete and place in the robotics, the VEX Robotics Southern Maryland Showdown. This was very exciting. The Eagles, a robotics team from North Point High School, was named tournament champion. Oh my gosh, on January. I love all things robotics. If I could show you guys some of my drones that I built before, this is very exciting to me. I love when, kids get into robotics. Oh my gosh, just getting these little robots moving around. Robots, Legos. Listen, I'm a mom. I digress. I'm gonna fall back on that. But this is very exciting. I like when, kids do things like that. Oh, and of course, additional teams from Charles County may qualify for that competition, I guess as their robotics season continues. And I think elementary school students are set to compete on Saturday. Yeah, February 4th at Great Mills High School. So, look, there are a lot more stories that we could have spoken about, but I want to be concise, and I want to really try to figure out exactly what it is that you guys want to hear and what you don't. Let me know. Drop it in the comments. Please like and share. Share to all your friends in Maryland. And we have a new phone number. A new number that you can call and leave a voicemail if you like. I'm going to play it for everybody to hear. If you leave a nice voicemail, or you can text. And it's really just, just to have an easier, if liking and comment isn't easy, if sending a text is easier, just simply talking instead of writing whatever it is that you want, whatever you want to, hear, if you want to hear a particular subject or a topic that's going to interest you. Sometimes talking is just easier than texting, So we got a number for you, 202-681-0696. Okay, again, 202-681-0696. Leave a text, leave a voicemail. If you leave a voicemail, I'm most likely gonna play it. I like to have fun. Yes. We didn't even talk about the 6-year-old out of Virginia that, brought that gun to school that shot his teacher. Nor did we even talk about that middle schooler recently that bought, I think it was probably yesterday or definitely this week, that brought their father's loaded gun right here in PG County. I think the kid just wanted to show off to his friends during lunch or something, but listen, I think I think, we just finished January. But before we even finished January, there were over 40 mass shootings in this country. And Maryland is no exception. Okay. I think, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this podcast. I think the majority of people are for gun safety. So it just makes sense for our legislators to do something about that. And I don't want to infringe on nobody's rights to have a gun, safety and all that stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But golly, man. Over 40 mass shootings. This ain't including no homicides, police shootings. No, none of this is just mass shootings. There's been over 40 in less than 30 days. Come on. I think, you can't go to your community center you can't go to a school, can't go to a grocery store. I definitely think the people that we elect, should definitely do something about that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this podcast, just so we can stay on top of these people, see what they're doing, see what they're not, and just hold them accountable, because they're not going to hold themselves accountable. That's all I'm saying. That's all I have today. So, like I said, the phone number is 202-681-0696. Call, leave a voicemail. Call and leave a voicemail or send a text. Whatever you like. However you like. I'm going to get it. All right? That's it. I'm out. Thanks for your time. Peace.